Hi folks, so this is his dad coming back real quick, and you've seen all three of these blades and you're going, God dang it, what's he doing? Did he lose his mind? No, but he did lose his temper. Okay, so let me get into this real quick and tell you, you've seen all three of these blades before in other videos, and I'm coming back because I want to stand up for them a little bit. I got a comment the other day that told me how garbage the knives I displayed in my large, friendly, Bowie-style knives video. And I took exception to that because, A, I don't collect knives. I buy them solely for the purpose of these videos. Some of the knives I have, I got because of one reason or another. They fell into my lap at my old job, or maybe I found them at a yard sale and I picked it up as a wall hanger for the bar that we have on the other side over here. Just for one reason or another, I had these knives and I was making videos about them, but they're not things that I collect so that folks can sit there in amazement and say, wow, what a great knife collector his dad is. Nope, not me. But what I do, if you watch my videos, is I take a look at Amazon, I find the top 3 cheapest things that you could possibly imagine, and then I find the one that stands out the most, and I say, wow, you can really get that for $22? Wow, you can really get that for $19? This was 22 bucks, folks. Now, you say, okay, his dad, you've already told us how much it costs in the first videos, blah, blah, blah. But after getting the comment about how garbage these knives are, I took a look at some other videos and I saw a torture test, because I started thinking to myself, do I need to do a torture on these things to see if they last? Am I really making videos for people out there who are going to go out and buy these and expect that these are high quality, even though the word cheap is written in there and spoken? No. So I took a look on YouTube and I found Fit for Knives, FIT space 4, as in the number 4, knives, KNIVES. And he did a video which is called 3 Budget Bowie Knives Punishment Test. And let me tell you, there was a Cisco Bowie, there's the Mossy Oak, which is 22 bucks. And there was another knife very much like this one here. This is the Master USA. It was a lot like this, and that's the reason why I put it out here. Now, these are full Tang. If you know what a Tang is, that means that the blade goes all the way to the end, and this is one of the reasons I showed you this. Okay, this is a knife blade on a full Tang knife. You got your choil, you got where the guard goes. This is the guard. Okay, then your scales go right here. These are scales. And then the pommel right here, which you either have or you don't. This one doesn't have one, but that one does. Now, you look at these knives and you see this back right here, right? And you go, oh man, that is thick. Well, look at that one. So the point of these was Fit for Knives took these blades and he beat them what can only be considered a lifetime of abuse in a few hours, just giving them as much crap as they can. And they all survived with little bits of maybe just a little tiny nicks. The handle was just a little bit more fragile than before. The Cisco one had a crack where the last pin was. But I'll tell you right now, when you look at that handle, you wouldn't have expected it to even survive at all. And then the other one, the Ridgeback or something like that, which was called, survived perfectly. So you would just have to take out your whetstone and resand all them down, and then fix the one with the crack in the handle, readjust the other one's scales, and you're good to go. Now, what's the point? The point is when you make a comment to somebody that these knives are so cheap, they wouldn't cut bread, you wouldn't depend on anything on them, well, you're talking out your ass. You are. Because first of all, anyone and everyone who's ever cut bread knows you don't cut bread with a flat, straight knife. They're always sawbacks, and not this kind of sawback, but the kind of sawback that goes like that. And you use a sawing motion like you're cutting wood. So, is your point valid? Nah, not at all. Sharpen your dang knives. If you can't figure out how to sharpen a knife and you consider a garbage knife a knife that eventually dulls, look at that. I am literally, if you can see, I am shaving my skin right there with this knife. But eventually, it's going to need to be sharpened again. Look at that. I am literally flaking off my own skin, folks. If you could see that. Or there. Okay? So just understand something. Maintain your things. Refurbish them when they need to be refurbished. You know, things don't last forever. You can't expect the sun to always shine. Eventually there's a nighttime. Be prepared for it. Get a nice whetstone. Watch a good video. Figure out how to sharpen a knife before you learn how to open your mouth. For those of you out there who watch my videos, I love you. For those of you out there who say, what a garbage video, I still love you too. For all of you who only put in the first 10 seconds of this video, then went and flipped off to another one because you said, all he's doing is staring at these knives, fine with me. That's great. I'm not the centerpiece. These are. Eventually one day I'll be a little bit higher class and I'll show myself in most of my videos. But at the moment right now, I want you to focus on what you get if you buy the things that you've been wanting to buy. But you're just nervous about it. And I get you, dude. $23 for a knife? If you're a married man and your wife says, what in the shit is that? You say, it's a knife, but it only costs 22 bucks. And she goes, that's not the point. Why did you buy it? We don't have reasons. We don't have points. We bought it because the little kid in us screamed to. So, is the little kid wrong? Not at all, folks. Not at all. And I said in another video that if you could break this knife intentionally, you didn't do it normally. You ran over it with your pickup truck. You banged on it so hard that there was absolutely no way you could have done it in real life on accident. You can't put this knife through its paces because it's going to outpace you for $20-some. How classy is that? All right, folks, thanks a million. Thanks for watching this video. Bear with me. You know, I'll get past the comments and I'll learn to grow up like a real man one day. And for those days that I can't, we have this stuff. So thanks a million, folks. Like and subscribe and make sure to hit that notification bell if you like this type of content. I love you. Bye-bye.